Yeah, so it's been a while. I have Sean with me here on Discord. You want to say hi, Sean?
What's going on? How are you guys?
Also, before we begin, uh, so our show was originally called Somewhat Mediocre Show, but we discovered a pretty long time ago that there's a podcast. So I was thinking we could change it to like Sean and Mina say dot dot dot.
That's so corny. But
But
all
it's
right, it's I guess it's better to be corny than be sued
to
for
get
$50,000.
sued. Okay, so today we're gonna make a tier list of snacks. So me and Sean both picked out 10 snacks, so 20 total. And we're just gonna discuss and see where they fit. Alright, so first off we got a Rice Krispie treat.
Rice Krispie treats. I have mixed opinions on Rice Krispie treats because I
Yeah.
feel like sometimes like the original like actual Rice Krispie treats are they're not good. They don't taste good.
Yeah, the
But
ones
like
with chocolate
homemade,
on them are good. Yeah, yeah, homemade is super. Okay, let's
homemade are
just
very
say for
good.
the sake that these are like branded Rice Krispie treats.
All right, those are nasty. I don't like those.
Like a
Uh,
B maybe, because they're not like
mm,
they're okay for like compared to other.
yeah, they're not terrible. I would say B. Let's say B.
All
B
right,
tier. B tier is good.
okay. Next up, we got Cheeto Puffs.
Cheeto. I love
I
Cheeto
used
puffs.
these used to be like S tier for me,
Hmm.
but they like they get like stuck on your teeth and stuff.
They
You know,
do. They do
like
actually. That's a
it's
very
a whole
valid point.
process to eat them.
I think also you get Cheetos dust all over your fingers.
Yeah,
So
and you gotta like
so
lick it off and
the
like
flavor is S tier, but the
yeah.
overall eating experience I would say is A tier.
So like at like a high A tier.
Yeah. Let's go with A tier just because I don't think that it can be an S tier.
Yeah, it used to be an S tier, but then like it really bothers me when you're eating it and it's just like
When
this
you
whole
start to
thing.
grow up and you
It's like
start to like
cleaning your
care about
room.
those things, it gets on your nerves very easily.
Yeah. Okay, we got Cool Ranch Doritos.
Cool Ranch Doritos, I feel like they were never as successful as just the original like nacho cheese Doritos. And I don't
Yeah.
know anyone whose favorite flavor is Cool Ranch Doritos, but I also don't know anyone who like
Anyone who
hates Cool
dislikes
Ranch.
it.
Yeah.
It's like a good party snack, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah. Like if they're there, you'll eat them, but nobody like buys them in stores.
So like B tier
I
maybe?
think
Yeah. All right. This one's not branded, but just general like microwave popcorn.
I love microwave popcorn. S tier.
Yeah, it's so versatile.
So versatile, and
It's
there's
not
different
difficult to
flavors too.
make either. Yeah, there's
And
different
it's just all the
brands.
work is done because if you've ever tried to like
It's not
make popcorn
messy.
on your own, it
Yeah.
burns so much easier than
Yeah.
you would think, and it's just
Yeah.
such a pain. And they do all those measurements for you. It always just
Yeah,
it
how
tastes
how'd
like
they
butter.
figure
It's
that out? You
delicious.
know, you just pop it in the microwave and then out comes pure bliss.
Exactly.
All right, this one's kind of out there, but it's something that I eat a lot. So I was just thinking like those snack seaweeds.
Snack seaweeds.
To
I
me,
don't.
this is like an A tier, but I know people who hate these.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's such a simple flavor. I don't even understand people who are always like going crazy over them. Like they're not delicious, but like people who are like, "Oh no, I hate those." Like I don't get it.
Yeah,
How do you
it's
hate
just
them?
like there.
Yeah. There's
Just
just
eating
they're like
paper.
an irrelevant food. Um
All right,
I don't know. I feel like we're doing too many B tiers.
maybe
So
C tier.
honestly, I think C tier. I think C tier.
Yeah,
Just because they're not like bad, so I don't want to give them D tier, but they're not
we
good.
got these Oriental and Japanese rice crackers. To me, these are straight off the bat S tier.
Really. I looking at that mix, like sometimes I get that sort of thing from the store, and what
Mm-hmm.
always happens with those is that most of it tastes incredible, but there's like
And then there's
one
the
or
few
two
that taste so bad.
terrible things. I don't know why they put like you'll get like pumpernickel breadsticks or something.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you doing? Why are you here?
And then you just have like this, because I'll like break open a whole, like, I can eat a whole bag of these in one sitting, but I like sort through like the two flavors I don't like, so I can't like throw the bag away when I'm done, but I'm not gonna eat them.
Exactly.
Like
Yeah,
the vinegar chips.
yeah.
Oh my god.
No,
I
there's
wish they
definitely
made
a
a whole
few.
thing of those.
That's what makes this tough is because there's like a few S tier. Within that, there's a couple different snacks. And I think that you've got some of them are S tier, some of them are D tier. It's hard to sort of. I think overall there's more S tier parts of it
Yeah,
than D tier. So I would say
I
A tier.
agree.
A tier
Yeah,
is
yeah,
good.
yeah. Same sort of deal with the Cheetos because we were talking
Yeah,
about like the
yeah.
yeah.
Overall eating experience.
All right, we got these all right, so these are honey mustard Snyder. These to me S tier.
S tier, easily S tier. I love these
They're
things. I
they're
love.
so good.
Yes, I like but there's something weird because everyone says everyone likes these, but everyone also says they love the buffalo ones. But personally, hot
I've
take
never
here,
had them.
the buffalo ones have like a weird aftertaste to them, and I don't know what
Yeah.
it is.
These you could just let them sit in your mouth and like you can eat them like you can scarf them down
Exactly,
or you can savor
exactly,
them and they're so good.
exactly. I
All
give
right.
them easy S tier.
We got trail mix. To me, this is a D tier because there's like two things in it that I like and I'm like why don't I just buy a bag of that instead?
It's a very reasonable take on things, actually. I would say, hmm,
Cuz it's like I'll be on a hike or something and we'll like stop and I'm like, "Man, I'm hungry." And they'll be like, "I got trail mix." And I'm like, "Never mind. I don't want to eat anymore." You know?
yeah. No, that's very reasonable. I would
It's like
say,
what is it for, you know?
yeah, yeah. No, I get that. I would say B tier. Not even C tier.
C tier. All
C
right.
tier. It's just not good. It's not worth it.
All right. Nature Valley Crunchy. I hate these.
Nature
You know
Valley
why?
Crunchy. What?
Because I'll take one bite into these
You?
and then the
Oh
whole
my.
thing just
Yeah, that's right. You get.
disintegrates.
There's crumbs everywhere. There's crumbs everywhere. I hate it. You
And
open
you'll
the
go to
bag and it's
bed.
like more crumbs than it is an actual bar.
You'll go to bed and you'll be like, man, why am I so itchy? You'll just find
Exactly.
Nature Valley Crunchy all over
Yeah.
you.
No, I can't stand these things. I've never liked them. They have such a simple flavor too. It's like I can
Yeah,
make this at
it's just
home.
like I feel like a horse eating it,
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
awful. I give them like a D tier.
So we agree D
Yeah,
tier on this
I
one.
don't
All
like
right,
them
all
at
right,
all.
all right. Smart food popcorn.
I'm always so disappointed by smart food popcorn. Every single time
Mm-hmm.
I eat it, I'm like, oh man, I'm in the mood for popcorn. And someone's like, here, eat this. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I bite it.
Jesus.
It's disgusting. I'm like, oh my God.
It's kind of got the whole thing with the Cheetos where it gets stuck on your fingers
It
and
gets
stuff.
stuck on
But
your
I
fingers.
like the flavor, but like in small quantities, you know?
Yeah. I feel like it's just like over time, it's just so salty and nasty. And the weird thing about like eating it is it's not even like Cheetos where like if you just like wipe your fingers, like the crumbs come off.
It
It's
like
like sticks to it.
accumulates.
Yeah, it's like a paste almost. I don't know what
Yeah.
they put, and I don't know. Like, I feel like it's such a scam that they call it smart food.
Smart
It
food.
implies that it's like healthy for you, but it's not. Like, it's
It's just
50% salt.
200% sodium daily intake serving size 2 pieces.
Exactly. I don't like it. I'm not a
Is
fan.
this maybe C tier?
I give
You
it
would
a
give it a
D tier.
D?
I'd give it a D tier. Yeah.
D tier?
Yeah.
I like the flavor.
Really?
Can
All
we
right.
settle on
We
C
could
tier
do a
here?
C tier. We could do a C tier.
This one very controversial. The Lay's salt and vinegar because I know people who hate these and people who love these.
Yeah. I don't know. Honestly, I would give them an S tier actually.
Me
I
too.
really like
I like them.
I like them a lot.
It leaves a little burn in your mouth, so it's like eating normal Lay's just makes you feel like a couch potato, you know.
Exactly,
But this
exactly.
brings a little zest into your
It
life, you
does.
know, a little interest.
I feel like just normal potato chips are just so like they're the classic snack. Everybody likes potato
Yeah,
chips, but it like you need to
nobody
have a
loves
personality.
potato chips.
Exactly. To have a personality, you need to sort of have a favorite potato chip. Some
Yeah,
people like have you heard of the dill pickle flavored?
yeah,
People really like those actually.
yeah. I'm sure it's good. I haven't tried it.
I think I had one on my friend's boat in 5th grade, but that's all that I remember.
Very specific memory.
Yeah. So yeah,
All right.
I would give him an S tier.
All right, we got the. I think these were yours. Yeah, we're getting. These are yours now. Those were all the ones that I added to the list.
Okay.
Now these are, you. These are the peanut butter crackers.
Peanut butter crack. Personally, I hate these. I think they're a terrible idea.
I hate them too. I don't know who thought this was a good idea.
I
Like
don't know
who sits there and is like, I really want a peanut butter cheese cracker.
exactly. It's disgusting.
Like what?
That's
And
such a terrible
my
combo.
mom always brings them on car trips and stuff, and I'll be like, man, I'm kind of hungry, and I'll reach into the snack bag, and it's just these,
Yeah, it's
and
so
I'm like, I can
disappointing.
wait.
Yeah. I don't know. Like for some reason, these are like whenever people like make gift bags or goodie bags or
Yeah,
something.
I
This is what everyone always packs, and it's so terrible. I don't know who told someone that it was a good idea. Like it's just such a terrible combo. Like why cheese and
well,
peanut butter? Really?
why? But I feel like they're like popular, and I'm like, for
They
what?
are. They are. They're popular, and I don't get it. They're awful.
Okay, we got Jello.
Jello. I like Jello. I like Jello a lot, and there's for me like the memory of Jello is at every single Chinese buffet that I would go to, there would be like Jello, and I always remember like taking cubes of Jello, and I remember like stacking them on my
Jello is
plate.
very satisfying to eat.
It's so satisfying
But
to eat.
it's also like one of those things where I can't have too much of it in one sitting or
Yeah,
else I
it makes
feel
you sick.
nauseous.
Yeah. I don't know. I would maybe give it an A tier just because, like you said, it makes
Yeah,
you feel
yeah.
nauseous, and also it's sort of like it's disappointing to eat it because
Yeah,
it's
it
so
doesn't
fun
taste
to
like
play with
just
and
like
so fun to look at.
when you eating you're like, oh.
Exactly, exactly.
Alright, these white cheddar Cheez Its, S tier.
S tier, easy S tier. I love these
Easy.
so much. They're easily my favorite Cheez It. And we don't
Yeah,
buy.
they're my favorite Cheez
You
It.
know what's good is
It
there's
doesn't
like the
get better.
spicy Cheez Its, but I don't
Mm-hmm.
get at it. What are you doing in here? What do you get? What? I would say Cheez Its are S tier. The white cheddar Cheez Its are S tier because
Regular
they're
Cheez Its are like a B tier.
yes, because the white cheddar it's just I feel like they're sharper and they're more
It's like
flavorful.
gourmet Cheez Its.
Exactly.
Alright, Twinkies.
Twinkies. I love Twinkies so much.
I've only had a few experiences of Twinkies in my life, but I feel like every time I eat one, I'm like I expect something, and then it's just like, okay,
Yeah. No, that's very reasonable because I feel like they're like a classic. Like when you think
yeah,
about snacks, like the classic American snack. Maybe it's potato chips, but like in terms of sweet snacks, it's a Twinkie. Like that's
yeah,
one
but
of
it's
the
like one of those things
originals.
that I could throw it in my lunchbox, and I will never not be like, I don't want to eat
Yeah,
this,
yeah. All right. I
So maybe like A
A tier I
tier.
think is very reasonable. Yeah.
All right, Wheat Thins.
I hate
Oh,
wheat
I
thins.
hate these. I hate these.
They're
Why are they?
disgusting.
They're not good with
They
anything.
ruin
Like
my
people are like
entire
they're
day when
they're
I
for
see them.
cheese, and I'm like it ruins the cheese.
Exactly. They're disgusting. They're like salty, they're sweet, and they're dry and just nasty. The
It's like
flavor.
eating sandpaper.
Exactly. They're just bad and they crack so easily. And like fresh out of the package, they taste and feel stale.
Yeah, it's like well, I want to know how they make them too. Like,
Exactly. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like them at all.
all right, we got Hershey Kisses.
I like Hershey Kisses, but I feel like they're overhyped
Mm-hmm.
because it's just like it's all it is
It's
milk
literally
chocolate.
just
It's
chocolate.
just chocolate. And I think that there's such like everybody loves Hershey Kisses and teachers hand out
Yeah,
Hershey Kisses.
it's like Hershey Kisses are. It's very versatile in that I think everybody can like. Nobody is like, oh my god, I'm gonna throw up if I eat this Hershey
Yeah.
Kiss. You know,
Yeah.
like no one's gonna deny a Hershey
Yeah,
Kiss.
everybody likes
But
them, but they're nobody's favorite.
yeah, so
I don't
maybe
know.
like B tier.
Yeah, I sort of think of it in the same way as I would think of like somebody handing out blocks of cheese.
Yeah,
Like it's such a
It's
simple
just a
food,
Hershey Kiss.
and it's like, why is this such a big deal? Why do you care? So I think B
Yeah.
tier is reasonable. Yeah.
All right. Now this one's gonna be difficult because we got the Chex Mix, and it's one of those things I feel like everybody's like, I hate this one, but I love this one.
Yeah. Personally, I really enjoy the light colored checks in these.
Me too. You
That's
know.
easily my favorite part. The pretzels are a close second. One thing I
Yeah.
don't get is why there's two shapes of pretzels.
Yeah.
I feel like that was
I
overkill.
think the circular ones always taste a little bit more stale.
They do. I don't get it. Like the outside is like almost soft, you know?
Yeah, it's like moist.
Yeah, yeah. Then the what's its face? The rye bread. I can't stand the rye bread. It's
Yeah, but
awful.
then I know people who really like the rye bread.
Exactly.
I don't
Like
know. I'm kind of impartial to it, you know? Like I
yeah,
think if somebody put it out on a table, I would like munch at it, but I wouldn't like consciously be like, "Oh, let me get some Chex
yeah,
Mix," you
yeah.
know?
Like if it was sitting on a table with four other snacks, I don't think I would pick Chex Mix. It's just a very neutral food.
Yeah.
I give it overall, factoring in all the different pieces, I think I would give it an A tier.
A tier.
You think that's too high?
Yeah.
All right, we could do. You know what? Upon
I
further
don't feel
thought,
like it belongs with like Cheetos, you know?
yeah, yeah, no, that's very reasonable actually. I think that maybe. Well, let me think here. The rye is disgusting. I don't like the rye.
Yeah.
The breadsticks taste like nothing. Why are they there?
It's literally just like a a packing peanut.
Exactly. It's terrible. It's like eating flour. Um, let's see here. The light colored checks is, I would say, A tier. The dark colored checks would be B. All right, so maybe C tier is reasonable actually.
Yeah.
Just because like overall, not that great.
All right. Another. This one's also difficult because you said Girl Scout cookies, but there's so many different types of
There
Girl Scout
are.
cookies. Cause like okay, personally, like the lemon ones are nasty.
I don't like the lemon ones at all. I don't know why people do. There's
Yeah, like the only good ones are like Thin Mints and like what are they called? Let me
there's
expand
purple.
this
There's the
image.
Samoas.
Yeah, the purple, the Samoas are
I like the
delicious.
Samoas. There's the Samoas.
I've never
The
heard of tagalongs. What the heck? Get out of here.
Tagalogs. The issue here is Tagalogs used to be called peanut butter patties,
Oh,
and
okay.
they stopped calling them peanut butter. They used to be really good, and they used to have a lot of peanut butter, and it was rich peanut butter, and it was
Y-
creamy and moist. And these days they're disgusting, and
yeah.
they give you a very small amount. I think they give you. Let me think here actually.
Well, they changed the baker
Yeah,
recently.
yeah,
But they honestly most of these all of these are like nasty except for the Thin Mints and the
yeah.
Samoas.
The issue with the Thin Mints though, because here's the thing, they charge the same price. You can see it right there. They charge the same price, $5 for all this stuff. But the Thin Mints, you get 32 Thin Mints in every package, and you get I think it's 16 Tagalogs peanut butter patties. Same thing with the Samoas. You get 16 of those. And it's such a scam. I would overall I would give it a C because as
Yeah,
we
cuz
saw
the
from the
Samoas
Cheetos,
carry, man. The Samoas are so
exactly.
good.
We're going on overall eating experience, which includes the purchase of Girl Scout cookies.
Mhm. Okay, we got Fritos. You know, Fritos is one of those things where I know people who are like obsessed with Fritos. And I'm
Yeah,
like, "For what?"
yeah, they're
I
just
don't get
such a
it.
mediocre chip.
They taste good in chili,
Yeah,
but like other than that, I don't get it.
I don't get it either. I think I don't know. I would I would be comfortable putting these in a D tier.
Yeah, honestly, like what are
They
they
taste
for?
for to
What's
me they
the
taste like
audience?
salt. Like they
Yeah,
don't.
it's just like licking, and you can't really like, you know, when you eat into it and it like squashes into the roof of your mouth and like
Yeah,
kind of
you can't.
hurts.
Yeah, I feel
I
these
don't
get
really get
stuck
it.
in your mouth too. Like these get stuck
Yeah,
in your teeth. I
Like
give them a D tier.
there's
I
no
don't
flavor.
exactly. I can't stand
Just
foods that like
salt.
there's no flavor. Like some of them taste just like salt. There's like foods that just taste like spice, and it's like this isn't enjoyable because there's no actual flavor.
Yeah. Okay, this is the last one. We got mint Oreos.
Mint Oreos,
Um,
personally, I've only had mint Oreos a couple times, and I never find myself saying, "Wow, I wish I had a mint Oreo right now." I
yeah,
don't think
but
that the
when I
mint
have
flavor.
them, I'm like, you know, it's good,
Yeah, yeah.
but it's not,
I'm never disappointed by them.
yeah. But I feel like that kind of with Oreos all the time.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's never like oh I
The
want an
thing
Oreo.
about mint Oreos is I feel like the color of mint, and especially the color that Oreo makes the mint look like, is such an appealing color, and
Yeah,
it's a
it
color that
makes it look delicious, and then you eat it, and you're
exactly
like, oh.
everybody wants to eat that color, but when it comes down to it, nobody enjoys that color.
Yeah, but if I had to choose between a mint Oreo and a regular Oreo, I'd probably pick the mint Oreo.
Would you really?
Yeah,
That's interesting. I feel like with mint Oreos, you can't really like dip them in milk,
yeah, I get that.
because
I
the
guess if I had to eat them by itself, I would pick the mint Oreo. But if I had to dip it, then I'd pick the
that's
regular Oreo.
reasonable. All right, so I think maybe these. Hmm, I would give these an A tier.
Yeah, yeah.
A tier. Okay.
Cause it's like I don't know. I don't really know anyone who's like, man, I hate mint Oreos. Like
Yeah,
like you can bring these to like a party or something.
exactly. But honestly, the thing about mint Oreos is I feel like I don't. I feel like I've never seen anyone buy them. Like I feel like nobody.
They just appear.
I don't know why Oreo still makes them because every once in a while Oreo does like those big promotional things where they
Yeah.
like make all sorts of funky flavors like mango or whatever, strange
Yeah.
stuff like that. And I just don't like. I feel like mint should be one of those flavors that's like gone in a year or something, but
But
it just
it's
hasn't
still
left
there.
yet. I don't
I
get
guess
it.
some people must just like them better.
Yeah, yeah,
The only time I've ever had mint Oreos is like at big gatherings.
yeah. Big parties
So
and stuff.
I think people just buy those for that.
Yeah. I'm looking at this list and honestly, I think that we should move Hershey Kisses down a little bit.
Yeah. I
I
would
don't
agree
think
with
they
that.
belong at B tier. They're they're overrated.
Do
They're
you
not.
think we should move the Oreos to B?
Yeah, I think that's good. That's good. We should move the Oreos to B, and yeah, that's good. I think I'm happy with this chart. This is
Yeah,
reasonable.
this looks nice.
Yeah. What is? Hang on. What was the S tier again? What's that first thing?
Popcorn,
Oh,
microwave
popcorn.
popcorn.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. All right.
If somebody came to my if I was like, guys, come to my house and bring snacks, and somebody brought wheat thins,
Oh my! I would
oh
make
my
them leave.
god,
I would have them leave.
not allowed back
I
at my
sometimes
house.
like I'll be packing my lunch or whatever, and I'll be like looking for food. And my mom will be like, "You could have cheese and crackers," and I'm like, "Oh, that's a great idea." And
Yeah,
I'll cut up some cheddar or whatever, and then I'll get in the cabinet. I'm like, "Where are the crackers?" And she's like, "Oh, they're wheat thins. They're in the back." And I'm like, "Oh my god!" And it
I
ruins my whole
oh
plan.
I just it's like you eat them with cheese and you're overwhelmed by the wheat thin, which is
Yeah,
so strange because it doesn't even have like a distinct flavor.
exactly. It's
It's like
just
entirely its
the
texture.
flavor is disappointment, is what it tastes like.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never ever had a situation in my entire life where I was like, I could use some wheat thins right now.
Yeah, it tastes like war rations or something, I
Yeah,
swear.
that's a great description. Actually, that's spot on. Yeah,
It's like
you know what it tastes like? It tastes like somebody tried to make crackers. Like, have you seen those
they didn't know
videos?
how to.
No, have you seen those videos where somebody like they'll take something like Cheerios or whatever, they like
They'll
mash it up
try to
and then they
make it.
make it into bread.
Oh.
It tastes like somebody like took I don't know, like some sweet bread or something and tried to make crackers out of the sweet bread.
They shaved it down to
Yeah,
limits.
yeah. I don't know.
Melted it
I
together.
can't stand that stuff.
Alright, so is this our tier
This is
list?
good. Yeah, this is it.
Alright, then. Well, I guess thank you for joining me.
No problem. I enjoyed this. This was good.
This was nice. Have
Yes.
a nice evening.
You too.